Hello everybody and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a survey that they just did for the satisfaction. I hope no one is going to be annoyed at this version because it's delayed. Like, they cannot control that. Okay? They're giving us more primos. They're basically doubling your free-to-play primos that you get every single week beyond the 2.6 deadline. So, if anything, they're just giving you more time to save up. While yes, it is kind of annoying that we don't have really any replayable content, go play another game. It's a very casual game, please. Like, they should not have to go to work in this state where COVID is basically the worst it's ever been around there. I'm pretty sure this is one of the worst. I know it is one of the worst. I don't know if it's the worst. So yeah. Please don't complain about this version sucking because of its delay. Just take the version as it was meant to be. Okay, so we're a bit in here, but before we get into the survey, can you guys please subscribe? Currently, we're at 230 subs. Would really help me out a lot. Thank you so much for the support, and let's answer this first question. So if it sounds like there's a storm outside, it's because there is. So, sorry about that, but I can't really control the weather. Yeah. Right now, the version of this game, it's good, right? I don't want to click very satisfied because the events for the events for the Iridori Festival were not that good. And by events, I mean like the events, like Theater Mechanicus, it sucked. Theater Mechanicus was one of the worst events that they've brought out, and they took it from one of the best events. I don't understand how they did that, but they did. So whatever. I'm gonna say somewhat satisfied because it was just yeah. So yeah, that was the storm that I was talking about. Yeah. So somewhat satisfied just because the events were awful. How satisfied you are the storyline? I was very satisfied. It was very fun, you know, finding out everybody, just, you know, seeing the Iridori Festival take place. I'm assuming that's what they're talking about. I enjoyed that quite a lot. Also, Ayato's story quest was kind of good, so, you know, it was pretty good. That Archon, wow, oh yeah, that was amazing. We'll say somewhat satisfied because it was kind of boring to, you know, sit through there and just watch the cutscenes play, or not watch the cutscenes, but listen to them. Like, it was I don't know, it wasn't really that good. Like, it was good, but wasn't that good. I don't remember having, like, it's not like the Kujasara quest where it was really funny. Like, nothing about it was like good. It was just more like a whole bunch of like I didn't really know what was going on. It was alright. How satisfied you with the music? They make amazing music. How satisfied you were with the combat experience? I'm gonna say somewhat satisfied just because if we're talking about combat experience, those 3 Abyss Lectors, it's not fun to just destroy shields, man. It's not fun at all. When are we gonna get corrosion? When are we gonna be able to penetrate through characters' shields? Yeah. Oh, what if Dendro does that? If Dendro does that, I'm summoning for that Dendro Archon. I was gonna do that anyways, but whoa. Alright. How satisfied you with this version's events? Hues of the Violet Garden, outside the canvas. Okay, so this is outside the canvas and inside the lens. I don't remember those events. Like, I think these are the events that were in the Iridori Festival, right? I'm gonna say somewhat satisfied because Hues of the Violet Garden, absolutely amazing. Vibro Crystal Research, absolutely amazing. Those other 2, it was alright. It wasn't really anything too special. How satisfied are you with the following characters? Venti, very satisfied. Ayaka, very satisfied. Ayato, neutral. Ayato's good. I'm gonna say somewhat satisfied. He's good, but it's not like Ayaka and Venti. Like, you literally put him next to 2 characters that are like way better than him. I understand that Ayato's good, but like he's not top tier, right? He's all right. Like he's good, but not top tier. He's like the Yoimiya tier, really. So him and Yoimiya like sitting there, but Yoimiya does more damage than him, so I don't really. It's whatever. I hope they ask us about the artifact sets because I don't like that chance to do something artifact. That was awful. Which of the following characters do you own? Venti and Ayaka, because Ayato, yeah, once again, like I see people doing him with like 90% crit rate. That is one thing. He does get good crit rate. 90% crit rate with like 200% crit damage, and he was only doing like 16k. That's just, I have Yoimiya, right? And she's doing like 50k. Just into like 20k. She's doing like 20 to 50k on every single hit. Like I don't understand. Yeah, maybe we can see like some power creep coming from this. Characterization, yeah, Venti's pretty good character. Art and visual elements, yeah. Damage dealing capabilities, he's not the best unless you're fighting small enemies. Teamwork ability, yeah, he works pretty well. Support, yeah. Control and movement, yeah. Yeah. No, I don't think I do. Is not really not a character that I would want. Venti's like, Venti's only flaw is like because he can't attack huge enemies. That's it. Like, and other than that, he's completely fine. Kamisato Ayaka, what do you like about her? Alright. Characterization, somewhat satisfied. She's alright. She's a good character, not great. Art visual elements, great. Damage dealing capabilities, great. Teamwork ability, yeah, sure. Support capability, yeah, she's good. I'm gonna say support capability is alright. I'm gonna say support capability is alright, somewhat satisfied, because in terms of support, she's not really support. She's more of pop down your Q and do a lot of damage. So, like, I call her support, but like that's not really a true support. A true support is like Bennett or something, or Zhongli. That's kind of the character that I'm looking. Somewhat unsatisfied. Her movement sucks, man. The delay between switching out needs to be like reduced. Basically, this is the only thing that I have to say against Ayaka. Reduce the amount of time between when she sprints and when she's able to switch out, because it was just so awful doing that. How satisfied are you with the weapons? Alright. Somewhat satisfied. They're not really that good. It's really Haran, Elegy, and Mist Splitter, but the Unforged is awful. The Unforged brings down, like, these three, right, are amazing. Oh, Elegy was, alright, yeah. I completely forgot. Which following weapons do you own, Mist Splitter? Very satisfied. It's a very good weapon. How satisfied you are? The new artifacts. Very unsatisfied. I'm gonna say somewhat unsatisfied, mainly because echoing of the offering. Vermilion. Yeah, Vermilion's somewhat satisfied. Very unsatisfied. I do not like the echo set. The echo set is so luck based, and it's just, it adds more RNG to the game than already there is present RNG. No one uses really echoing of an offering except Ayato, which really, Ayato's not really getting that much of a damage buff from using this set, and in some cases, he's not getting a damage buff at all because he's actually getting a negative. So it's just really not a good set, and I don't know. I don't know why people want, like, chance to do something sets. It's so awful, and it's taking up an artifact space that we could have used for an actual good set that would have buffed characters. Imagine if Yae Miko got an artifact set specifically tailored to her, but because of echoing of an offering existing, it doesn't exist. Imagine if that happened. How satisfied you are with Spiral Abyss? It's amazing. How do you feel about the effort required for character leveling? Very unsatisfied. I am so annoyed with character leveling, man. It is the dumbest thing that we have to spend months farming for one character just so we can level them up completely. It is so awful leveling characters in this game. It is actually just one of the worst systems behind artifacts. How satisfied you are with the wish system in the current game? Somewhat satisfied. I'm gonna say somewhat unsatisfied. I don't want to say somewhat unsatisfied. It's alright. Neutral. Alright. How do you feel about the battle pass? I'm gonna say unsatisfied. Like, 5 summons every month for the standard banner. And also, if you do add up all the rewards, it is pretty good, but we could get some more rewards. Like, unless you're doing every single quest, you can't, like, speed run this. It takes a while to do the battle pass. So, I'm gonna say somewhat unsatisfied. It's not really that good. How satisfied you with the benefits? Neutral. No. I don't know what benefits you're talking about. You have to be more specific. What benefits? How satisfied are you with game language? It was alright. Well, I don't... Oh, no. Language of display text. Alright. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Voiceover. Somewhat unsatisfied. Like, they messed up with characters' voices this time around. I'm assuming because they were rushing. Like, they were rushing. Maybe people were out with COVID or something when this update was being made. Because the Iridori Festival, the voice lines sometimes were just not it. Like, I don't know what they were doing, but it was not it. Co-op experience, neutral. Not my time. Not my thing. How satisfied you with game security? Yeah, sure, whatever. How do you satisfy you with Hoyoverse as a company? Right now, I'm pretty satisfied. We're gonna say somewhat satisfied just because the first anniversary still exists. I mean, it's just like, you tried to rectify it by doubling the rewards that we were complaining about were like very minuscule. Like, you could have just given us 90 pulls on the standard banner. I don't understand that. It would have barely cut into their earnings. Like, 90 pulls. Not only is that a chance to get like a 1 in like 13 5-star that you want, but like everybody would be amazed because it's 90 pulls no matter what you really get. The 4 stars in this game are amazing, but people don't summon for 4 stars unless they're whales or unless they're like really interested in that 4-star. So the first anniversary sucked. I'm sorry, but it was awful. Yeah, I mean, I want to do it as my job, so that's kind of a, I don't know. People, I don't understand, like, recommend Genshin Impact to your friends. It has to come up in a conversation. The person has to actually like what Genshin does. It's too many things. Like, I don't understand why they always ask this. Like, no one's actually gonna do this. Like, very few situations you will ever do that. Once again, we're asking for the resin to be decreased because we're gonna get more weekly bosses, and if they don't decrease it to either free or not, or like barely anything, this is gonna end up being the most plaguing thing in Genshin, because we're gonna have all these characters, we're gonna want to level them up, and we actually won't be able to without doing a full week's worth of weekly bosses. It's actually just awful. So that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe if you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.